Okay, so we can also do these composition functions graphically, kind of like the way we did with the addition and subtraction. So we have our f of x right here, and we have our g of x here, okay? And so you can see here, if we want to try and identify what is f of g of 1, which may also be written as f of g of 1, you can see here that we're going to plug the 1 into the g first. And that means that we go to the g graph first and look at the output of 1. Okay, so here's the g graph. Let's go to an output of 1. And we'll go up, and at an output of 1, we have, at an output of 1, we have 3. Okay, and so what this is this is really just what is, not g. This is really just asking what is f of 3, because g of 1 is equal to 3. So it's just asking what is f of 3. So now we go to the f graph, and we go to 3, and we can see that f of 3 is equal to 2. And therefore, f of g of 1 is equal to 2. Okay. All right, so now let's try g of f of 2. Okay. All right. So g of f of 2 can also be written as g of f of 2. And so we want f of 2 first. We want to find out what f of 2 is, plug 2 into f, then whatever that output is, we'll plug it into g. So plugging in 2 into f, well, here's f, go to 2, okay, and going up here, it looks like it is 5. And so f of 2 is equal to 5. So really we just want g of 5. So let's go find out what g of 5 is. And at the g graph, we'll take 5 up here, and there's g of 5, and we'll go over, and it looks like it's 3. So g of 5 is 3, and therefore f, or g of f of 2, is equal to 3. Okay. All right. Now we'll try these other ones here, the f of f and the g of g. Okay. And so this f of 3, which might also be written as f of 3, we're plugging 3 into f of x, getting an output, and then plugging that output back into f and getting another output. So let's find out what f of 3 is first. F of 3, here's 3, is 2. Okay, so really now what we're asking for is what is f of 2? And f of 2, we've already seen that, is 5. And so f of 3 is equal to 5. And now we can do the same thing with g. What is g of 0? So, or we can say g of 0. So we want to plug 0 into g, get an output, then plug that output into g again and get another output. So let's find out what g of 0 is first. Here's 0. And then if we go up, we can see that g of 0 is 2. So what we're really asking is, since this g of 0 is 2, we want to know what is g of 2. And so g of 2, we're going to go to 2. We're going to go up to the graph, and it looks like g of 2 is 4, and therefore g of 0 is equal to 4. Okay? And that is how we do combinations of functions, in particular composition functions, for specific input numbers graphically.